Deadpool and Wolverine is one of the biggest casualties of suffering leaks when it comes to any Marvel Studios project. And unfortunately, this is due to the fact that they decided to shoot the film, or at least large parts of it, out in the open where images could make it to the net. Now the director addresses this and its impact on the film. So once again, this comes at us from director Sean Levy himself talking about everything. And he says that despite all these leaks, that there's a lot that we still don't know. And he says, if you look at Disney, they are a big machine. There's so much happening. There's so many moving pieces in terms of merchandise, in terms of what's going on, how many people are involved, how many people are on hand to produce things, to do different art, that leaks get out. And it's unfortunate, but he says that this isn't really going to impact the overall film, where they're going, the things that haven't leaked, and the unexpected twists and turns. And in regards to some of the major leaks that have happened, he obviously says, well, there's merchandise out there. So are those necessarily big leaks if they're going to be on merchandise before the film hits? And I agree with him. People will scream, spoiler, spoiler. Somebody's talking about Deadpool. Deadpool is going to be on a bunch of t-shirts and posters. That's why that material's out there. The studio doesn't even consider it an actual spoiler up until we start getting directly the ending of the film spoiled, Sony style and trailer, or by a leak or something, right? Or a major thing that they didn't want spoiled, remember the 3 Spider-Men all together, right? And the leaker was like, well, I figured it was fake, so I just drew an image on Andrew Garfield's nuts with an arrow pointing at it to show you that the lighting doesn't work, or whatever happened with that situation, right? What? That didn't make sense, but sure. You can't avoid leaks. And I'm glad that he's saying, hey, despite these leaks and what happens, we see them, but they don't impact the film. And we're not going to do anything about them. That's great. Because you got other studios out there. And, okay, you got 2 studios out there that are literally at the forefront of, if something gets out, we must unleash wrath and spend so much time taking care of it that then it gets more attraction. Or you just ignore it and people stop talking about it. Right? You guys remember the GTA 6 leak? Remember that? And all the idiots complain about wireframe and unfinished animation, saying, wow, the game is going to be garbage because it's not done. And then nobody talked about it. Then you see the first trailer and you go, oh yeah, those people are idiots. This is what it's actually going to look like. These things are forgotten, so Marvel Studios understands that and they're playing with that.